Hello again, this is a video on my homepage and how I managed to get it to work. This is the homepage. Like I originally planned, it's just a huge image slider showing the main highlights of the site. It took me a while to do. I finally figured out how to do it because I stopped messing around trying to get it behind the navigation bar and just put it underneath, and because of the simplicity of the site I think it looks really good and sells all the content really well. So there's 5 images going to different parts of the site. So it's got the promotional video here. This is pictures. I just put the typography on myself, tried to put it somewhere where it fitted in well with the picture. So got the low tide showcase here. The next one is Josh's photography. I put it along here on the blue background, which I thought looked quite nice, and the documentary here. So when I click on any of these, you can see it just takes me to that particular page, and then I click back up on the logo and it takes me back to the home page. So I can show you now how I went about doing this. So the way I went about doing this was to use another jQuery plugin like the Lightbox plugin. Just download it and it does most of it for you. This one was called the Nivo Slider, which I got from the website. I'll show you how to get that in a second. And like the other one, it's basically you just put in the links to the jQuery and you download the CSS and all that kind of stuff, and it attaches itself here. And you go through it, and basically it's very customizable and very easy to do. So to get it, here you've got the Nivo Slider website, a demonstration of one of the ways to slide. This one's got arrows on it. You actually have the option to take them off, and there's a lot of other like transition effects. Some of them work well, some of them don't. I used just the one which worked best. So all you have to do is go onto here, download the plugin. You get the jQuery, you get the CSS and the HTML, and in the support section it will tell you how to do it. So going into my page, you can see I've attached the jQuery to the index file and attached this large script here which basically controls all the functions of the slider. You can see how many, like what effect you can get, effects like fades and slice downs and things like that. I had box winks, it's the one which just didn't lag the most. They were a bit laggy if you don't have the right speed, so I just chose one which worked at a slower internet speed. You can have how fast the animation is, the pause time. You can turn on the directional navigation or not, and turn on and off the thumbs at the bottom and things like that. So in the body of the HTML, here you go, I've got it here. This div ID here is the slider wrapper, just for the slide to go in, and then this div ID is the slider. And all I've got is just links to where the image is going to go, the image here, setting the height and the width, the title. I actually don't have a title because the title is on the pictures themselves. And yeah, that's basically all you have to do in terms of putting it into the HTML. And that does a very basic setup for you. You have to make it better, you have to go into the CSS and adjust things. I can't really go into everything I did. I'll put on a YouTube video of the guy I followed. I basically did exactly what he did. So you can look at that if you want to see exactly how I went into it and how I did it. But yeah, it's just downloading the jQuery just like Lightbox, following the installation instructions and putting it all in. And yeah, it came up really nice. See, I really like it. Like, it's a bit laggy here, as you can see, but the majority it does work. Yeah, and I'm very proud of it. So that's the homepage.